Hello and welcome to this new video on my channel Off to Office. Today I'm going to be talking about how to customize number formatting of a cell in different ways. The shortcut to directly reach to the dialog box for the formatting is Control 1. So when we press Control 1, we will come across number of built-in or preset cell formatting styles like this currency number. But this is not limited to just built-in formats. We can also customize these styles. To properly understand the working of number formatting in a cell, we need to know its syntax, which contains 4 sections partitioned by a semicolon. The first one represents positive, then the negative, then the 0, and the last one stands for the text or alphanumeric string. By default, these all 4 are set to general format. Let me quickly go to one of the cell format, Control 1. So this is general. By default, it is set to general format. So if we mention just one format like here, Excel will apply this to all other 3 sections as well. So general, semicolon, so this is same as this single general. So if we mention just one format, Excel will apply this to all the other 3 sections. In case we mention only 2 formats separated by semicolon, the first one will be taken for positive number and 0, while the second one for negative numbers. And lastly, in case we mention 3 formats separated by semicolon, the first, second and the third will be respectively assigned to positive, negative and 0, and the cell having text will be displayed as blank. I'm taking an example here. As you can see, the cell contains 502, but this is not visible to us because I have set a formatting like this. What I have set is I'm leaving the first one, okay, nothing, then semicolon. Then for negative number, I'm saying and writing general. Then for 0, general. For text, general. So when I type anything, even if I type 25, it will be displayed as a blank cell. But the moment I type -25, say, it will be displayed as -25 because I have set the formatting in that way. So it is surprising to know that if we leave the formatting of any of the 4 sections blank, that type of number will be displayed as blank. Now to set our formats as per our choice, we need to be acquainted with some of the important formatting codes. So let's quickly check the table here. The first one I already discussed. This is general. Then comes the hash code. This hash is a digit placeholder that represents optional digits and does not display extra 0. See here, this is representing a mixed fraction actually. So if I write anything, I write 25.75, it will automatically be displayed as 25 and 3/4. And this hash, as I told you, this does not displays extra 0. So even if I change it and put 2 hash here, it will still be displayed as 3/4. Another example, the 0. This digit placeholder, it displays insignificant zeros. It means it automatically inserts insignificant zeros. Like this is a value here, 13.459. So it automatically inserts 12.5 simply. So this is though 1/2, but as we have set our formatting with 00, so it has inserted an insignificant 0 before 1. Now the next one is question mark. This digit placeholder leaves a space for insignificant zeros, but it does not display them. It simply aligns numbers in a column by decimal. So we will check this by an example here. So as you can see, this is the normal format. This is the number entered here, 35.45, 39.4859. You can see the decimals are not aligned. But when we have set a formatting with has and 4 times 0. 0 means it will insert insignificant zeros to align these decimals, like you can see 4500. But the moment I used question mark instead of 0, it still aligns the decimal places. It does insert the necessary space, but it does not insert the insignificant zeros. Insert means it does not display the insignificant zero. The next one is @ sign. So this simply stands for text. By text means it will be formatted in the 4th section of this general syntax of number formatting. So let's say we have a data here. This is 5 days already entered here. So I'm simply copying this format and trying to paste here, and we will study what is it telling. So the first one represent, which I will discuss, this is a rectangular bracket which stands for blue. Then find the semicolon. This is the semicolon. So this part represents the formatting for positive number, and it says rupees and something. So if it is 25, then it will say rupees 25. For other, this is magenta. This is for negative part. Then for the 0 part, and the last one that comes here is default by @ placeholder. So @ means whatever text is there in this cell, that will be represented by the @ sign. So when I press it here, enter, it is displayed as default by 25. But when I enter 25, it says 25 rupees. When -25 or -26 say, this is represented in magenta color, as I have set the formatting in that way. And if it is a 0, it will say nil. And if it is something else, like 5 days, say default by 5 days, it will be displayed like that. Period. This simply represents decimal point. Comma is code for 1000 separator, and this is backslash. It displays a single character that follows it. So I will put it a backslash and K. So it will be represented as 25K. If I write 35K. This is just the change in the way it is displayed. It was a single character like K or M, so we were required to insert a backslash. But if it is a set of string or text like delay or positive or negative, then we need to use double quote sign. One more thing I forgot to tell you, that K, L, these are not the special characters. Therefore, we were required to precede it by a backslash. But if it is a special character like $sign, if I simply want to insert a $sign here, I can simply write dollar and space. This will be written as $35. That was backslash, and then the front slash. The front slash represents decimal numbers as proper fraction or even mixed fraction. Check this example. This one, the first example, has space, has by has. This is a front slash, or which represents divisibility sign. So this presented as a mixed fraction, 25 and 3/4. Then comes underscore. So this underscore is used in combination with parenthesis. So this is to insert left and right indent. So I will show you how to do that. Like this is a number -25.36. I will check its. This is a simple format, has decimal 00. I want to insert. I want to write indent. Right indent means underscore and the closing bracket. And check and observe how this 25.36 looks like. Slightly away. I will put one more indenting. Slightly more. So this is to indent our text or number or data from the right. We can do the same from the left also. Like then I will be required to type underscore opening bracket followed by underscore like this. There's one more formatting code, that is asterisk sign. This sign repeats the character that follows it. So if it is like this, star and a space, then it will repeat that space until the width of the cell. If we write any text, how is it aligned? Like browser. This is aligned to the left. So in case we want to align it to the right, what we will do? Simply do nothing, use asterisk. I'm simply using asterisk, general, comma, let it be, semicolon, then again semicolon. For 0 I will say nil, say nil, then semicolon. And for this rosette to be aligned to the right, or to look like this is aligned to the right, I will use star, then a space, and then to represent this roser I will use @ sign, and see this roser has been aligned to the right. If I 25 here, this is simply showing me 25 point minus 35 point. I can change it and replace with 0 also. So this is 35.00, and if it is 0, and it will be represented as nil, and in case it is roser, then this will be aligned to the rightmost side. So you saw the use of asterisk sign. You cannot just enter a space or repeat a space, you can repeat anything else also. Like I want to repeat not a space but say a dash. So you can see the dash has been repeated. Now the last formatting code is square bracket. Anything inside this square bracket will represent conditional formatting, but this is very basic conditional formatting, mainly related to color or something. Like if it is greater than or less than, it can take maximum 2 conditions, and that maximum 2 conditions are to be separated by semicolon. I will show you what I am saying. Like you can see this number is green or red depending upon what we have written here. Square bracket, and I will say red here. Now you must bear this in mind, that this conditional formatting or whatever is inside square bracket should be the first expression that is to be inserted here, and after that another condition. I'm putting a condition like greater than 100, sorry, greater than 100. This is another condition. And if that is so, what I want to do, I want to say this is greater than 100. I want to simply say this. I'm not writing the actual data here, or actual data, say actual data. I can insert a semicolon here. And I'm saying this is has .00. So this is the first condition. Okay, now I will put a semicolon here. But in case of conditional formatting, this semicolon means whatever is going to be written after semicolon, it will be treated as the another formatting styles, another conditional formatting, not for negative or 0 or whatever. This will be for all the numbers. So my another condition is like say green. I want to display it like in green color when this is less than equal to 100, and when it is so, I want to write it as less than or equal to say 100, and press enter. So there's extra bracket here. Okay, fine. So when now observe this, I'm writing 25. It says it is less than or equal to 100. Then I'm typing 130. It says greater than 100, 0 noises, because I have set nothing for 0, and that is less than or equal to 100, right? And when it is a text, say, so it simply displays that text. Now, as I told you, it can handle only 2 conditions. For more advanced and sophisticated formatting, the conditional formatting under the data menu, this should be used, and I recommend you to browse through the playlist of my channel and go through the dedicated video on conditional formatting. That's a very beautiful video. Now we will try to visualize the effect of custom number formatting on a mixed set of data, and we will try to create a formatting of a cell in the manner I'm going to show you. I reiterate, the formatting only changes the way it appears, and there's no change in the value whatsoever. So what I'm doing here, I will apply this text formatting on it. First, I will clear formatting. I'm clear formatting. Clear formats. Okay. So this data is like this. It simply says 35.45 and other things. And I'm going to apply this formatting. What does this formatting says? Try to understand. This is semicolon, semicolon, semicolon. Anything before the first semicolon will be the formatting for the positive number. So I'm saying the positive number will be has space question mark by question mark, means it's a mixed fraction. Then comes the negative part. I have put red color inside rectangular bracket. It means I want this negative value to be in red color, and then I want to write here negative dash and something. So it will be written as negative, and this circular bracket means whatever negative number is there. So if it is -50, that -50 will be shown inside a bracket, and before that it will be written as negative number. For 0 I will say nil. For text, or I want it to display as green, then I applied what? I applied indenting, left indenting it is, see, opening bracket underscore, and then the text placeholder. This is at the rate is the text placeholder. So I will copy this one and try to apply this formatting on this set of data. And check what happens. See? Positive number 35 9 by 20, as I have used question mark here. Had 0 been used in place of question mark, what would have been the result? It would have been like 09 by 20. So it's just the change in way of display and nothing else. The actual data still is 35.45. So that's it in this video. Hope you liked it. If so, don't forget to subscribe, share, and do press bell icon so that you receive notification of all new videos. Thanks for watching.